Okay, now that you know how to connect to the library resources from anywhere in the world, as long as you're a currently enrolled student, I'm going to show you how to navigate to resources specifically for your class. Go to library.fiu.edu, click Research Start, click Subject Resources, click Global and Social Cultural Studies, and then on this page you'll get a list of guides. Scroll down this list and you will find IDS 4232, Sustainability in Action. If you cannot remember those steps, simply go to library.fiu.edu/IDS 4232. There's a lot of information on this page. I'm going to let you explore on your own, but really why I'm here is I want to show you how to search for information. So I'm going to click on Search. You'll find a list of different library databases that you can search. I'm going to go into Social Science Database, and then you can type in your keywords here for your topic. So maybe you're doing something on sustainability. We know that, right? But maybe you don't know specifically what about sustainability you want to focus on. So you can just type in sustainability into the box there. You can limit to peer-reviewed. If you don't know what peer-reviewed is, there is information on the library research guide that explains what a peer-reviewed article is. I highly recommend reviewing that. Okay, so then we can go ahead and click search. And notice I get 73,000 results. That is way too many results. Even if you're aspiring to be a librarian, which I have the best job in the world, and you too can be a librarian, that is too many results to go through. You want to narrow and focus your search. So I'm going to go ahead and modify my search. And I've been thinking about sustainability. Sometimes if you don't know what you want to focus on, you can go through the first 20, 25 results, find something that looks interesting, and then add that to your search term. But I've been thinking about it, so I'm a part of a community garden, so I'm thinking about sustainability in the community gardening. So I'm going to simply just type in community garden, and then I'm going to put an asterisk after garden. The asterisk is telling the database to look for gardening, any extension from garden, gardeners, and then I'm using quotes. I'm telling the database to look for community next to garden. And then between my terms, I'm using and. The reason I'm using and is because I want sustainability to show up with community garden and extensions, but I don't want to see something that just has sustainability and doesn't have community garden. And is a way to narrow or focus your search. And that's something we will need to do if we do just sustainability. We need to add some terms to it and use and between those terms. I'm going to go ahead and click search. And you can see I went down to 899 results. That's still quite a few results. At this point, what I would recommend is going through the first 20, 25 to make sure it's finding things that you're interested in searching for. You can also enter a date range. Maybe you want things from the last 5 years. You put that in here. And then update. Didn't update on me. Hold on. Update. Hit the wrong button. And then you can see we're down to 381. So I'm going to show you what you can do with the results you find. So you'll notice that many of these have a link to the full text. Okay, which it makes our life really easy. I'm going to go just scroll through. Maybe this one here looks good to me. Exploring the relationship between an urban neighborhood park and psychological sense of community. So when I click on the title, I get the information about the article. Okay, I get the name of the article, I get the authors, I get the name of the journal, I get the volume, the date, 2019, and the page numbers, and the DOI, the digital object identifier. Then I also get the abstract. I always recommend reading through the abstract to make sure it's relevant to your topic before you read all of the pages of the article and decide, oh, it's not relevant to your topic. Read through the abstract and you may decide, oh yeah, this is spot on, or this is not something I'm looking for. If it's something you're looking for, in this case, you just simply click the full text or the full text PDF. You can download it. And then read the article. Of course, you have to cite your sources. We have a great tool in many of our databases called the Cite tool. Just click on that. You can say, okay, I want it in 7th edition, APA, and then you get your citation in APA 7th edition. Always double check though, because it is computer generated. Copy and paste that into your paper. Another thing you can do is you can download all your references into something called citation management system, either RefWorks, EndNote, and so on and so forth. You just click on RefWorks, in this case, or you pick the one that you work with best, you sign into the account, and it dumps all your references into one place. You'd have to sign into here. In the interest of time, I'm not going to go through all that, but that is a great tool if you are collecting resources and doing a large research paper.